Okay, how's it going? So we're going to read some Lenin today at the Uttermost Limit. This was published November 20th, 1915 at the Uttermost Limit. Let's go ahead and get into this. The transformation of individuals from radical social democrats and revolutionary Marxists into social chauvinists is a phenomenon common to all the belligerents. The spate of chauvinism is so overwhelming that on all sides it is carried along with a number of left-wing social democrats who are spineless or who have outlived themselves. Parvis, who showed himself to be an adventurer as far back as the Russian Revolution, has now really reached the uttermost limit in his little magazine, Die Glock. With an incredibly brazen air of self-satisfaction, he has taken the German opportunist under his wing. He flouts the beliefs he once cherished and has forgotten the struggle between the revolutionary and the opportunist trends, and their history in the international social democratic movement. With the bounce of a columnist confident of the bourgeoisie's approval, he pats Marx on the shoulder, correcting him. Without a vestige of consciousness or attentive criticism, he treats a certain Engels with an undisguised contempt and defends Britain's pacifists and internationalists, and Germany's nationalists and jingoists, rebuking the British social patriots, whom he calls chauvinists and toadies to the bourgeoisie. He at the same time lauds the German social patriots as revolutionary social democrats, and exchanges embraces with Lynch, Heinrich, Grunwald. He fawns upon Hindenburg, assuring his readers that the German General Staff has taken a stand for a revolution in Russia, end quote. In publishing servile paeans to this, quote, embodiment of the German people's soul, end quote, its, quote, mighty revolutionary sentiment, end quote, he promises Germany a painless transition to socialism through an alliance between the conservatives and part of the socialists, and through bread ration cards. Like the petty coward he is, he condescendingly semi-approves of the Simmerwald Conference, pretending not to have noticed in its manifesto the expressions directed against all shades of social chauvinism, from the Parvus and Plekhanov variety to that of Kolb and Kautsky. In all 6 issues of his little journal, there is not a single honest thought or earnest argument or sincere article. It is nothing but a cesspool of German chauvinism covered over with a coarsely painted signboard, which alleges it represents the interests of the Russian Revolution. It is perfectly natural for the cesspool to come in for praise from such opportunists as Kolb and the editors of Chemnitz Volksstimme. Mr. Parvis has the effrontery to publicly declare it his, quote, mission to serve as an ideological link between the armed German proletariat and the revolutionary Russian proletariat, end quote. It is enough to expose this clownish phrase to the ridicule of the Russian workers. If Priesev of Messrs. Plekhanov, Bukhanov, and Company has won full approval from the chauvinists and the Kostovs in Russia, then Mr. Parvus Die Glock is the organ of apostasy and groveling flunkeyism in Germany. In this connection, another useful aspect of the present war should be noted. Not only are its quick-firing guns killing opportunism and anarchism, but the war itself is stripping the mask off the adventurers and renegades of socialism. It is to the proletariat's advantage that history has started the preliminary purge of its movement on the eve of the socialist revolution, not during its course. Okay, at the uttermost limit. Yeah, November 20th, 1915. That's V.I. Lenin. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all hit me up online. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Tumblr, Medium. All of these Marxists. Hit me up there. Y'all have a great day. Do that, go we.